go ahead and get this cling film off. More! Slowly. Perfect. Cool. Take two. So I'm not gonna lie, this is my first official unboxing video. And what better way to start it than with this monster of a board game series, the Elden Ring board game. We've got today Realm of the Grafted King, we've got the Stormveil Castle, and the Weeping Peninsula. And this isn't all of it. I went to the website and looked at more, and there are a couple more expansions. One of them, I think it was the Catacombs, and I hope there's just like 50 expansions of the Catacombs, and it's just the same game over and over again with just a different mini boss at the end, right? Because if you've played Elden Ring, you know that's the case. All right, let's crack into these. I've already taken the cling film off just because there was a bunch of glare. And I want y'all to see how beautiful these boxes are. Great matte finish on all the outside. And yeah, all right, let's get into it. All right, so obviously the box feels great. The construction is very solid. The front of it, we have the beautiful cover of the video game. On the back, tells you everything you're gonna get inside of it. Since this is just the Realm of the Grafted King, this is gonna, it looks like this is gonna be everything that is not Stormveil, right? So this is just Limgrave. We're gonna be getting 50 enemy miniatures, 4 hero miniatures, 4 encounter books. We got a scenario book, which I'm sure is as thick as any RPG book that you're gonna get. 4 dashboards, 61 hex tiles, 185 tokens, and over 1,200 cards. This is gonna be nuts. This is 1 to 4 players. Oh, good. 1. Oh, I can actually play this without having to rope somebody into it. But ages 14 plus. You looks like you're gonna spend about 120 to 150 minutes per playthrough. So, whew, that's gonna be a thing. All right, let's crack this open. Excuse me. Ooh, these are the little fellers on the beach whose names I cannot remember right now. Very nice. Construction-wise, this part feels a little flimsy on the arm, and it's a little club, but otherwise pretty good. I like that the base is thick and sturdy. Other games, the models I've gotten, the base is really thin, so that means they get really wonky. And you gotta dip them in hot water and try to get that to straighten back out, and that's just kind of annoying. But these are really nice. So we're just gonna, ooh, the scenario book. Not as thick as an RPG, not a standard hardback RPG, but this is still significant. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, the Tree Sentinel boss. So basically you're just playing, it looks like you're gonna be playing the video game, but through a board game. Does that mean I can do a big rush to Bear to be able to get to my farming spot with the bird? Let's find out. Anyway, the rule book is actually smaller than the scenario book. That's interesting. I mean, it's good though. Hopefully that means there's not, I mean, it's still substantial, but hopefully it's not gonna be too much information to get through, to learn. If they have just a quick, like, hey, here's how to play it in the card order, that would be nice. Like, here's just a quick, oh, that's a nice, it goes through what all you're gonna get in this. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. Because you got the Beastmen of Peninsula, which is a great place to learn how to parry. If you're playing the video game, you'll learn how to parry him and you'll get good. All right, what's next? The encounter book. So is this the actual maps? Do I have to punch these out? This is interesting. So I wonder if you pull this out, Godrick Knight. They have to have the boss. the best, the Soldier of Godfrey. If he's not in this, if I don't get to fight the Soldier of Godfrey, who whoops my butt, then are we even playing Elden Ring? I don't think so. Another encounter book. Encounter book B. So we have encounter book A and B, C, and D. They were not kidding. 4 encounter books. Wow. That is wild. Again, I mean, the quality of it is really nice. This is going to hold up really well, I think, through several playthroughs. So we don't have multiple cameras. I wish I did, so I could kind of get a shot of as I'm pulling stuff out. This, maybe I'll repackage it so you can see it all coming out. So this kind of works you through, I guess, the game, through how you want to do the campaign. We start with the Weeping Peninsula, to the realm of the Grafted King, to Stormveil. So do they want me to start? You don't start in the Peninsula, you start in Limgrave. I want to start in Limgrave. I want to open a treasure chest that transports me to Caelid when I'm not ready, and I have to just fight for my life to get out of that monstrosity of a cave. Okay, so this looks like here we have, this is where your character goes, what weapons and armors and talismans, buffs and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. Combat deck. Okay, so I guess this is what's gonna sit in front of you while you play. And at the beginning, I'm sure, of all of the tokens that we're gonna get. We've got some spinners here. I mean, this is kind of standard construction, standard stuff as far as the card stock. I'm pretty happy with how that's going. It's model time. The first of many models. This is wild. Oh my gosh. They basically was like, how many models are in Limgrave? We got to make sure there's a 1-to-1. Again, great bases. These models look exactly like you would expect. There it is. Beastman of Fair Missoula. So we got a bunch of soldiers of Godrick. Put this back on. Oh, I see some big boys coming up. Ooh, I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. Whoa, this takes up most of it. Oh, cool. All right. Well, hey, we've got sleeves. Got little not sleeves, but token bags. It's always nice when they include that. Here are our wonderful models. And let's, of course, we're gonna put Margit or Margot. I can't remember which one's the first one that you meet, but there's our first skill check of the game, and I wonder if it'll be the same skill check in the board game. These will be, if you are a painter, I think you're gonna have an absolute blast painting these. Face is a little small. It's a little covered up. It's gonna be hard to get in there. You're definitely not gonna be doing any eyes. We actually have, oh really? I'm surprised. So we actually have 2 trolls. I thought it was only going to come with 1 troll. Oh, do they have the carriage expansion? Where the 2 trolls are carrying or pulling the mausoleum or whatever they are? That would be super cool. At any rate, the models are fantastic. I have no complaints about the models at all. These are all the hex tiles. I'm not sure what they are for yet. I don't feel like unpacking these just at the moment, but we can look up what the hex tiles do. And there's more! Oh my gosh. Let's see how we get these out. Oh my god. So this is where all the weight is. In this. The rest of this is just cards. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna move this. So this is the 1,200 cards. I bet you it's all just equipment and drops. You know what I mean? Like, this is all the stuff you can pick up. This is the class and Spirit Ash. What is this? Yeah, more class stuff. This is phenomenal. This is going to be a beast to go through. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to unpack all of this stuff go through every single thing. But these are all the cards. Turn these around for you. Like, that is an impressive amount of cards to go through. Hey, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I hope it'll be fun. Little ones. And then the hero models. We've just got the 4. So who do we got? The samurai? Of course. Of course they had to have the samurai. Everybody loves starting with that katana. Looks like the astrologer. I can't remember the name of the mage guy. And then just your bog standard soldier. You know what I want to start with, to be honest? I want to start with the wretched. Give me that one. Or the prisoner. That's the first box. Box 1. That is everything you get in this monster. I'm trying to figure out how to get this back in. This is obviously an impressive amount of stuff. Gameplay-wise, I don't know yet if it's worth the price point. But as far as the models are concerned, as a person that plays a lot of TTRPGs, at the very least, I'm happy with the models because I can throw these down during a game. Especially wolves and rats, imps, soldiers, things like that, kind of normal things, is really nice to have. Plus some big, larger models for fun. That might be worth it. That is box 1. We're gonna break open Weeping Peninsula next. That's kind of the next area you go to in the game before you go into Stormveil Castle. Now we're on to the Weeping Peninsula. We're gonna get 16 more enemies, more heroes. Cool. Looks like different heroes than we had before, or maybe 2 of the same. I don't know. Looks a lot about the same as what we were gonna get in the main game. I want to say I put the main game back together, and it suffers from a lot of problems when you unpack a really well-organized board game. It doesn't quite always go back the way you pulled it out. My little models like this over there sticking up, and I don't know why. So we'll have to figure that out. Same thing, rule book, scenario book. There are as many encounter books, a little bit thinner than, of course, the main game, which is fine. Good, because I don't need that many. Some of these are weird. And in these scenario books, I don't know, depending on where the model lands, it looks like they're going to do critical hits or stand fast. I don't know. I'm really interested to see how it's trying to replicate the Elden Ring combat. Can I just roll indefinitely? That's what I want to know. All right, we've got our Misbegotten. Yay. We love a good Misbegotten. We don't have a flyer, it looks like, in here. That's just your standard Misbegotten and your standard dogs. These look like Kaled dogs, but the other campaign structure again, more character keepers. It looks like, if what I'm seeing here is correct, you might not need to buy. You can buy each one of these individually. It looks like you don't need the Realm of the Grafted King in order to play. You can buy, these aren't really expansions, it looks like. It looks like these are fully realized, fully contained games, which that is, that's exciting, right? Because then you don't, it's like, look, I just want to kind of get into this thing. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Pick up the Weeping Peninsula and check it out. I think it's cool. Yeah, here's our Winged Misbegotten. Really great models. 4 more characters, models, more cards, and of course, our big boy there, down in the castle. Of course, not as much in this one as in the Realm of the Grafted King. It's just fairly straightforward. Probably just gets down into the castle. But still, really, I mean, I don't know much more to say. Really great stuff. Really great cards. I'm gonna have to read the rules. This is an unboxing. I might have to do like a full kind of review after I play it, but so far I'm liking all of this. I think this has done a phenomenal job. Oh, here we go. Stormveil Castle. Slightly bigger than the Peninsula, as I would hope. It's our first big legacy dungeon. So these seem to be all packaged the same. You've got your first little rack and then all of your books right there. Kind of your standard soldiers from the castle. Of course, these are the bigger guys. These are the guys you meet up on the bridge. Not the bridge, but the staircase coming in. Same stuff, scenario book, rule book, and then 4 counter books. So at least they're consistent that way. Is this another one of those campaign structures? I guess the idea is eventually what, the whole world? Woo! Wouldn't that be wild? Oh, let's get in there and get this out. Okay, so this is interesting. We have this big cap for you know who. He's just a special little guy. This arm is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Look, I want to now run a high fantasy game that's not Elden Ring, just so I can plop this guy down. Here, you're fighting this guy. This is so cool. Again, we do have the problem where this stuff's a little thin here. So, springy. Not terrible. It could be worse, but definitely love that model. One of our lovely knights. You know what I haven't seen? I have not seen any Crucible Knights. Out of all this stuff, but we have not seen any Crucible Knights. Dreaded birds! We always need a dreaded bird who are standing on an explosive barrel. I hope that comes into play. I mean, this is just kind of, again, more standard models. Very lovely. Again, it looks like what's really cool is that you are going to be able to just buy one thing at a time. You don't need all of it. And if you just want to see what Stormveil Castle is like, if you just want to see what the Weeping Peninsula is like, you can grab those, which is very cool. And that's the unboxing of all 3 of these. My final thoughts. Obviously, construction's great. Everything is beautiful. I don't know how the gameplay is yet, so I can't say what I think about that. I am excited to jump into it because it evokes the video game so well through all the models and the layout of everything. And so someone who put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours into that game across every single platform, because I couldn't just 100% it on one platform. I had to do them all. That's how weird I am about Elden Ring. And so just love to see how all of this came together. What I do like, I think the most though, is that you can buy just one of these. I think Weeping Peninsula is a good entry point into the series, into the board game. You don't have to go straight for the big box. You can see how you like this one and then go from there. And I'm sure some of the other expansions that are a little bit smaller may also give you that same feeling. You can kind of see what goes from there. What I'm really interested to see is how, if I start from one of the smaller ones with a character, and as they level up, how that progresses through each series, or do I have to start over in each one? I don't think that would be the case, but you never know. So that's kind of what I'm really very interested to see what's going through with that. And it's 1 to 4 players, which is interesting. Can I start by myself and then jump into a scenario with another friend? Can we pop in and out? Do we have to start together? These are all the questions that I have about this board game that I hope to answer. I would love to, maybe we'll do a series where we just play through Elden Ring and film it and see what we think about it. And that's it. I'm really excited to jump into it. I hope you enjoyed my first unboxing. I hope I did okay. And you got to see some of the cool stuff and are maybe excited about trying out Elden Ring for yourself. We have plenty here in the store at Gigabytes Cafe. Come in, grab your copy, or you can buy online at gigabytesonline.com, and order there, and we will get it out to you. Thanks a lot, and we hope you enjoy Elden Ring, the board game. Look at this one. The Weeping Peninsula. I always go down here and kill a maiden so you can later soak her blood in a white cloth. That sounds terrible.